Welcome to Denver, Colorado, the site for the SFL's All-Star Game for Season 16. And alongside Eddie Gage, I am Cameron Irvine. Welcome to Richard L. Snowden Memorial Stadium. How you doing, Eddie?
SFL Nation, what up? Oh, it's your boy Eddie Gage checking in with the best commissioner in all the SFL land. Actually, the only one, Cam. But it's great to be here to represent you guys, calling this game for you, this All-Star game. We have stars all over the field on both sides of the ball, Cam. I can't wait to see how this one shakes out. Will the officers be aggressive and try to improve the scoring that we've seen in past All-Star games, or will it continue to be a defensive battle? Stay tuned.
We'll be filling you in on all the rosters tonight, all the All-Star Game history as well, and we also have the debut of the national TV schedule for week number 1, which starts in just 2 weeks. For the first time in the West-East format, the West is at home after Denver got the W, so the East is on the road. You'll see them in the white tops and the gray bottoms. You'll see the West in all gold tonight. That's Ron Cochran calling it and winning the toss. The East wants the football, and we're ready to go in the Season 16 SFL All-Star Game.
Already seeing some strategy here, Cam, with the East electing to receive the ball on the kickoff.
Kramer Jackman's got the ball on the tee, the hand in the air, and wheel it away, kick it! Here in the All-Star Game. That's a knee from Giovanni Bolts, the returner for the East. And here we go. So, your East All-Stars include 3-time All-Star Ron Cochran, 4-time All-Star Christian Christensen, no longer in the SFL, so playing in his final game after retirement. Your running backs in the backfield, 4-time All-Star Reggie Streeter and rookie Kevin Say. Now, you'll see players rotating in and out all night long. Some numbers are a little different, so keep an eye out. This is Christensen to start the game. He fires out that pass incomplete. That is Jamal Wooding, the 4-time All-Star from Atlanta, the intended receiver.
First time Christensen has thrown a ball in several weeks, Cam, and it shows with this rush there, leading his receiver too far out of bounds.
He was open. A pair of fullbacks on this East All-Star team. J.W. Doyle, 3-time All-Star. Bill Cherry in his first All-Star game out of his second season in St. Louis. Now Ron Cochran's in the game, 2nd and 10, 2 in the backfield. Cochran back to pass, clean pocket, fires, caught, first down. That's a pickup of 15 yards on the reception, and it's hauled in by Eagle Mondavi over the middle of the field. Tackle made at the end of the play there by Major Key of Vancouver, his second All-Star game in his career.
Yeah, Cam, pre-snap, that looked like man defense all the way, but as the play unfolded, it was zone. Christian was not fooled.
I formation here. Cochran still in the game. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. As Cochran drops back to pass once more. Drops it off, nearly intercepted. That pass knocked away by Mel Davis, 2-time All-Star in his 3rd season from Portland, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Mel Davis looking like B.J. Lovelace back there in that coverage. He dropped back in cover 12. Only had one man in his area. Easy read for the linebacker.
Pass was intended for Ken Gossett, the wide receiver core, 2-time All-Star Ivory Irvin out of Baltimore. Buchanan Simons in his 6th season making his first All-Star game appearance. The 6-time All-Star Gabriel Manning and the 6-time All-Star Ken Gossett also out there with Mondavi in his first All-Star game. Cochran deep drop back on 2nd and 10. Staying aggressive. Pass is caught. First down to midfield. Another 15-yard pickup. That's Buchanan Simons with his first catch as an All-Star, and it's first down for the East at midfield.
And already we see the West being very aggressive on defense, electing to blitz a starting cornerback out there on the wide side of the field. But Christian had all day to throw, able to find his man.
Christensen back in. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. And kind of a man look there. Christensen will dump it off to Streeter. Streeter is pounded in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. Making the TFL in the backfield is Josh Farnsey, the rookie from Vancouver, the 17th overall selection.
And you can see just how excited he is. That man is always in game chat, rooting his team on, whether it's him making a play or someone else. I love that kid.
Overall, Eddie, 5 of the first 20 picks in the last rookie draft are in this game. So not bad from the most recent rookie class. 2nd and 13. The handoff goes to Streeter, and Streeter picks up what he lost in the previous carry. That tackle made by Slyn Shady, a now 5-time All-Star for the West.
First 3rd and long situation coming up for this team. We're going to see what kind of play they dial up to try and pick up this first down while simultaneously protecting Christensen.
Christensen under center, 3-2 look out of the West defense. Christensen evades, off his back foot, throws a wobbler in the middle of the field. Oh, somebody took a vicious hit. I think that was Simons in the area, among others. Ralgar Law, formerly of Houston, and now, where's he playing, Eddie?
Ralgar Law, he moved to St. Louis.
Oh, see, that's when a joke goes wrong. I thought you picked him up in Arizona, but he actually went to St. Louis, so there you go. Fourth down, and the West gets a stop. If you are new to the SFL All-Star Game format, it's tough to move the football in these All-Star games with so many defenders. The East has won the last 2 East-West All-Star games 19-17 and 18-16. In the last All-Star game, Anthony Cece of Jacksonville was the MVP, making 6 out of 6 field goals and scoring all of the points for the East. So, you know, if you're new, don't expect a ton of fireworks here tonight, but it's always a good time.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm just dying to see how aggressive both of these offenses are going to be today.
8:43 to go in the first, and starting for the West, you got Pepper, a 3-time All-Star, Ace Fennick in his first All-Star game, and that's Pepper, deep, caught, first down to the 42-yard line, quickly to Donnie Hands of Arizona. In his first All-Star game in his 6th season, Hands gets a first down.
He got that first down, but we need Hands ready for week 1. He took a big hit there, sounds between 2 defenders. Donnie, catch that ball and get down, son.
Yeah, what do you think about this All-Star game happening 2 weeks before the season as Hendricks makes that tackle? Eddie, you may not be too pleased as a coach yourself.
Absolutely not at all. I need him to just play about 4 or 5 snaps, look good out there in front of the camera, and go sit down somewhere.
Well, looking good so far. Pickup of 22, the longest play of the game so far. 2 in the backfield, and this handoff is going to... That's McChesney for a first down to the 42-yard line, a 16-yard pickup. McChesney also playing in his final game, retiring after winning the title. He looks just as good.
He does, but I wonder if he looked a tick slow there to me. I know he's a power back, but perhaps it's because they made that deep playoff run. He doesn't quite have his legs under him yet.
Speaking not having his legs under him, Rylan Caudell got blown past there by McChesney. Come on, Rylan.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Hey, he's a 2-time All-Star in just his 3rd season, so he's doing something right up front. D'Amico Ryans and Gene Benazzi, the double tandem of guards there from Denver, helping McChesney and Robert Redford in the backfield. Also, R.E. Mills wearing number 43 tonight, because wearing his number 44 is Robert Garrett Jr. at tight end. Also a tight end on this West squad, Jack Flash, in his first All-Star game out of Los Angeles. The receiving core includes Donnie Hands, John Blades, also playing in his first All-Star game in 6 SFL seasons. 4-time All-Stars D.R. Simmons, Stephen Hacker, and 2-time All-Star Cale Barrett also playing in his final game. 2nd down and 9, handoff McChesney. McChesney breaks a tackle. First down to the 32-yard line, wrapped up by Tank Bennett, who is just dominating tackle numbers in SFL history out of safeties, but what a play by McChesney. Hendricks stands no chance.
Yeah, but what even better play by this offensive line. I mean, he didn't get touched until he was about 6 yards downfield, Cam.
The West is coached by Jason Williams and Ethan Kai. Williams, a part of Fort Worth's organization, now at head coach. Ethan Kai in Houston. This handoff over to the right side, or left side rather, McChesney. A brilliant tackle there by Jack Brown of Charleston, a 3-time All-Star. On the east side, Jacob Clear is coaching the offense tonight, and Nicholas Warner is manning the defense.
Jack Brown has quietly, in my opinion, been creeping up and catching up on these better players, and now here he is in the Pro Bowl.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line. Ryan Davidson and Aquantis Shine, both 4-time All-Stars, along with Tank Bennett, a 4-time All-Star. The veterans on this East defense. That's a broken tackle from Redford. First down to the 19-yard line into the red zone. Tackle at the end of the play made by Ryan Davidson, but it's Robert Redford this time, and the West running game dominating early.
Yeah, it's a little difficult getting used to these guys in these different colored jerseys. Swarming around making plays on the football, you got to keep your head in a swivel and try to catch these jersey numbers, Cam.
This is Ace Fennick out of Lone Star, getting his possibly first throw in play. Fennick going to pass. Fennick dumps it off. That's McChesney in the open field. Look at the swarm in white. That's Hendricks. And who else out there making the tackle? I think that's Espen Real, playing in his first All-Star game in 10 SFL seasons. Didn't he deserve it? Probably a future Hall of Famer.
Absolutely. He's been around for a long time. He's got some content coming out that we are anxious to see as well. Can't wait to see it, Cam.
Carrier. 5 weeks away now. Can't wait. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line. No gain on the check down from Fennick to McChesney. I formation. Fennick still in the game. Fennick back to throw, and he goes deep into the end zone. One-handed catch for a touchdown. It's the Cowboy, Robert Garrett Jr., who says the Texas teams can't be friends. The West takes a 6-0 lead.
Robert Garrett Jr., in my eyes, is one of the top 2 tight ends in the entire SFL. I remember I played against him a couple of times, and he's a nightmare to cover. B.J. Lovelace had nightmares every time he was matched up one-on-one versus him. This guy is a ball player.
Succo Lomano just a little bit late, led the league in interceptions, gets on the East squad, but trailed Garrett Jr. there, and what a tremendous play by Robert Garrett Jr. in the end zone to get us a touchdown. We only had one all of last season, Eddie, and we got one in the first 6 minutes. Nearly blocked. Extra point is good. Got a bunch of stars on special teams, too, tonight. Never know what you're going to see.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see how many punts are going to get blocked tonight, perhaps.
Jackman's extra point is good. Hey, while we have a moment, let's make sure we shout out the offensive line on the east side. It's Greg McDonaldson and Joseph Wade out of Florida. Michael Potter from Tulsa. Leonard Butler Sr., the only offensive lineman on the east side that's been to an all-star game before. He's a 2-timer. And Butch Menor at tackle from Charleston in the west. We mentioned Ryans and Bonazzi Caudell, but also E.J. DeQ at right tackle, Mike Newtones, left tackle from Arizona and Vancouver, respectively. Another kneel down for Giovanni Bolt, who I have to imagine is not going to get a ton of returns with Jackman back there, and they'll start at the 20.
Yeah, he might as well go ahead and get ready to fair catch it pretty much every time.
Needs those punt returns to light it up. Reggie Streeter's in the backfield right now. Ron Cochran back in at quarterback with the East. 7-0 West here early, trying to get revenge and win their first All-Star game. That pass nearly intercepted. Looking down the field for Gabriel Manning on that play. That pass is incomplete. Good coverage by variety of West All-Stars, including Sean Allen in his first All-Star game out of Portland.
Yeah, that actually ball was tipped initially by Adam Leach from Vancouver. Great coverage downfield.
Fort Worth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Hey, that's all right. We got like 80 billion players out here tonight. It's okay. So it's totally okay. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line. This is Christensen firing it outside and tapping the toes. Ivory Irvin, boy, we saw him do that plenty in Baltimore last season. 3rd down.
Yeah, Ivory Irvin lives outside the numbers. Really, do you see him actually go inside? It's on like an arrow route. He's made a living out there.
3rd and 6. What would you like to see here, Eddie? Here's a look at Law.
Maybe a 7-yard out slant.
Cochran going corner. Wide open, caught, first down. That pass hauled in by Mondavi. Mondavi's having a heck of a night so far. Got his second grab for a first down to the 46-yard line.
Mondavi getting first-hand experience of what it's like to play with a veteran quarterback over here, and he's having fun out there today.
Over the head of Iverson Gamble, plays for Arizona in his first All-Star game in his 7th season. We mentioned Real earlier. He is the most veteran player of all the guys that have never been to an All-Star game. Real 10, but Gamble 7. That's 3.5 years in the league waiting for this night.
Well, he's got better coaching now, Cam.
Christensen throws it and too late out to Kevin saying. He's like, come on, man, that's really going to be my first catch in an all-star game? Holding me out on an island like that, 1 yard loss.
Yeah, he had 2 receivers out in front of him running a button hook, and they had 1 linebacker covering both of them, so options were few.
Second down and 11 at the 45-yard line. Say's still in the backfield. And there's a look at Bill Cherry. He's wearing 44 tonight since Doyle also wears 45. That's going to be Say, and that's going to be nothing. No gain on the play. It is tough to run up front. That's Des Troyer, 2-time All-Star for the West. And let's meet this defensive front here in the Western Conference. Mark Mello and Derwin Nuevo are your defensive ends. Des Troyer, Dan Tritz, and Catherine Horrell are your defensive tackles. Horrell, back-to-back All-Star games in her second season. Linebackers, Buddy Blaze, Lynn Shady, Josh Farnsey, Mel Davis, B.J. Lovelace, a 4-time All-Star as well. Third down and 11. This is Cochran, straight back. That's not going to get a first down. And that pass hauled in at the end by Ken Gossett. Tackle by Law, but well short of the first in the East to out the punt.
Damn, there was no one open downfield. And just listen to you name off all these defensive stars. There's no wonder it's been a defensive struggle.
In the secondary for the West, let's round it out. Law, Iverson Gamble, Adam Leach. We've talked about all of them. Max Jackson in his 6th All-Star game. That's 6 since as this punt is going to almost deaden. That was Marcus Agrippa on the punt, a 3-time All-Star. But Max Jackson, a 6-time All-Star. Him, Ken Gossett, Gabriel Manning, the only players who have made 6 consecutive All-Star games since the league brought it back in Season 10. Sean Allen, Major Key, Bob Funk rounds out the secondary for the West.
Every time I talk to Max Jackson, we always talk about his salary, amongst him being amongst the highest paid. He should be making an All-Star game.
First and 10 at the 20. Great drive for the West, an 80-yard drive on their first series. This is Fennec outside. Look at the speed.
Goodness.
Oh, man. First down, pickup of 13 yards. Out there on the outside was Jack Flash at tight end. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, talk about burst. I thought that was a receiver at first, the way he took off after collecting the ball, the football cam. My goodness.
And Lamano gave him a shot, too. Flash had a top 10 play where he shook a defender against Vancouver. He's a pretty big weapon for Los Angeles. It'll be interesting to see what new head coach Jason Richards can do over there, as that's a loss of 1 on the play. That's McChesney on the carry.
They came out in a heavy setting. The East countered with a 3-4 defense. I was surprised to see how quickly they were able to corral to the football because they were offset to the wrong side of the field.
James Richards, my mistake. Chat shout-outs. Mike St. Green, Tim Hackett, Joseph Clausen, Ray Colston, M4 Estro 26, Biff Markham, Stephen Black, Warhammer 62, that's Manning. Wouldn't miss it. Biff Markham, Josh Farnsworth, and more. Nothing there up the middle again. That is the fullback Ari Mills, and that's Shine. With the wrap-up going in the Hall of Fame here in about 5 weeks.
Damn, just go ahead. Your battery can be on 2% by the time he starts talking, and he'll be done before the phone dies, I promise you.
4 wide here. Deep ball down the field, caught at the East 44-yard line. What a dime. That's LaShaw on the tackle.
Hands.
That's Donnie Hands with the first down. Took another hit, too.
Yes, he did. My man Donnie took a while to get up. My heart skipped a beat for a moment there, Donnie.
Pepper to Hands for the second time tonight. And the West looking pretty sharp. This is one talented football team, I got to tell you. I think on paper, I think the West probably has a little bit more bite to them. That's no gain for McChesney. Wrapped up in the middle there by Jay Mart out of Jacksonville, the rookie second-round selection in his first All-Star game. He is one of only 2 second-round picks that were rookies in this game, along with Raugar Law.
Raugar Law is explosive.
Second down, heavy set here. That's Fennec handing it off to McChesney, running left. Jared McChesney gets a couple of blocks. Who's out of here? It's a touchdown for the West. They're up by 13.
Hey, I was trying to get his number, but I couldn't see it from the camera angle. But my goodness, the left guard exploded out of his stance and gave him a tremendous block downfield. As soon as he got past him, it was over.
Should be Benazzi. Let's take a look. So you talk about 75 there?
Yeah.
That's New Tones.
Okay.
Vancouver springing Denver on that play. Boom, right there on Lamano.
Yeah, great block. I mean, these offensive linemen, there's 5 on each side of the ball. It's just a matter of time before these guys are going to make plays with this running game.
Damon Simeon in the chat. That dude is ridiculous. New running back in Denver, Bailey O'Shaughnessy. We were talking in pregame, Eddie, about what you've seen a little bit out of Denver in scrimmages so far.
Yeah, I can't remember who they played against, Cam, but my goodness, their offense looked fluid. I think it was may have been St. Louis. I can't remember.
Extra point for Jackman is on its way and good, so 14-0 the West. Leading the East, another coming out party for the Denver Nightwings. With 55 seconds here to go in the first quarter, the East has some work to do. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy.
Wayne just reminded me that they did play St. Louis. And Bill Markham's in the chat saying this guy McChesney is retiring after that.
Giovanni Bolt.
I
hope he's got some extra padding on that kneecap. Because it's getting
taking all those knees.
That's right. It's getting a workout back there. First down at the 20. There's Cochran under center. He's got to get moving here. They really haven't done much on the ground. They're going to try it here. And that's a broken tackle from Kevin Say. Say's got a first down, a pickup of 11 yards. Nice run from the rookie as Buddy Blaze out of Los Angeles, the one to bring him down.
And both of these teams are using their guards to pull and get out in front of these running backs. And they're taking advantage of it, Cam.
Good blocking out front. And nice job by Say, too. There wasn't a ton there. And he made a first down out of maybe a 3-yard carry.
I think that was Leonard Butler Sr. who was pulling on that play. Great job.
That's Christensen under center. Trips left here. Christensen's got a wide open Streeter. Got to make one man miss, and Streeter cannot do it. 3-yard pickup, but put in the dirt again by Buddy Blaze, who led the league in tackles this year.
Yeah, great defense at that play. No one was open. He had to chuck it and dump the ball off to Streeter, who was only able to pick up 3 yards.
Coming up on the end of the first quarter here.
Fast moving first quarter, Cam.
These All-Star games go so quick. You got so many players and so many storylines. It's just crazy. 2nd and 7, final play of the first quarter. It's just Cochran back to throw. Cochran fires it, tipped in. Caught! He caught it! Broke a tackle at the West 38-yard line. That pass hauled in by Irvin. What a sensational play by Ivory Irvin down the field.
Yeah, I believe it was originally going to his fullback. Yeah, it was.
Cherry.
He was unable to corral it, and wow, look at that.
One-handed. That may be the best catch in All-Star game history. That was impressive. And that's the end of the first quarter. The East in business in West Territory. East 0, West 14. You're watching the SFL Season 16 All-Star Game on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. First down to the West 38-yard line. This is the deepest the East has gotten so far today. 2 in the backfield. Cochran going to throw. Cochran pressure breaking down. Just floats it off. And Streeter. Oh, they marked him out at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I think he stepped out.
It is interesting, Eddie. We have sacks aplenty in All-Star games. We did not have a sack in that first quarter. Great job by the offensive fronts.
We did. I mean, these offensive linemen are starting to progress now, Cam. They're getting further in their development, and as a result, getting better pass protection as well for their quarterbacks.
2nd 11, Cochran, sidearm throw. Dropped and picked off! I think that was Irvin who dropped the pass, ironically. Cochran makes the tackle, ironically, and it's B.J. Lovelace with the interception.
B.J. Lovelace for once in his life. He's able to hang on to a football and bring one in. I couldn't give him to catch one to save his life as he led the league in pass deflections 2 seasons in a row. But he's able to hold on to this one and get his defense off the field. Great job, BJ.
That's unbelievable. We talk all the time, you and I, about Loveless and the hands, and it's just, if he could just get one. There you go. Right there in the All-Star game. Now he won't get one for you all season. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line for the West. They are owning right now. Off the drop. Pepper. Deep ball. Caught. That's hands. First down to the 30-yard line. John Blades was hurt on the play. That's not good for the Vegas man. And Donnie keeps dominating over the middle.
Yeah, he was open as soon as they said hike because the cornerback was playing him to the outside and the safety could not get over in time. Easy completion.
This has been the West offense. It's been Pepper to hands on the post, and then McChesney and Redford doing the rest. The East defense reeling a little bit here. Safeties, Succo Lamano out of Jacksonville, Moose Papano of Atlanta, Troy Loshaw from Baltimore, who, crazy enough, is in his first All-Star game ever, and Tank Bennett. That is Fennick outside, and that pass caught by Flash, his second grab. So look at the QB numbers. Early, 2nd and 4.
Cam, I don't remember Jack Flash having that much explosiveness. He actually ran by a cornerback on that out route.
He's going to be a fun player to watch in his 4th season coming up, 2nd in Los Angeles. 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line. 3-4 defense here out of the East. Split back's going to hand it off up the middle, and look at that. Just absolute nothing. On getting there first was Rodney Panani of St. Louis, and I'm not sure who got there 2nd and 3rd, or even who even carried the ball for that matter. He got swallowed up so quick. Third down. Pepper going to throw, dumps it short, caught. First down, it's Garrett Jr. with his 2nd red zone catch of the half. First down and 10 at the 10, and the East needs a turnover badly.
Robert Garrett is one of the best. I keep telling people, anyone who will listen, he's one of the better tight ends in all of football. I think he's 2 right behind Mike Daggs. That guy is incredible. And he ran over, I believe it was Tank Bennett. No, actually number 40 for the East, to get a couple more yards.
Hendricks shut down Sim up at the top of the screen. He had a fantastic season in London. Probably the best corner of season 16. Handoff now running right. It's McChesney. Makes a man miss. It doesn't make a man miss. Just kind of runs him over. Pickup of 8. He's up to 75 yards on 6 carries, and it's 2nd and goal at the 2.
That's a quiet 75 yards, Cam. My goodness. 43 on 1 play. Wow. They were going to miss that guy.
9 minutes and a half. The East has to stop the bleeding. This is a bloodbath right now. What a play! In the backfield, a 5-yard loss. How often do you see a 5-yard loss? And that comes courtesy of William Davidson, another London Knight.
Yeah, William Davidson, he's also one of the higher paid defensive tackles, and he makes explosive plays in every game I see.
Donnie hands at the top of the screen now. Hand off McChesney, walks it in. Touchdown, West.
And speaking of Donnie Hands, Cam, I don't know if they're going to get a replay on this, a good look at it, but he exploded out of his break and got a great block downfield. Look at that double team block. Walks him to the end zone.
Double team with Hacker.
Yeah.
It's
number 43 with no one to block until it was too late.
The West has now scored more points than any team, West or East, in the last 2 All-Star games.
I was just thinking the same thing. Wow, I mean, the East, as you said, they got to find a way to slow down this offense and give their own offensive chance to get back into this.
Incredible performance here early from the West. It is 21-0.
Mike St. Green letting everyone know that William Davidson plays for London.
Get ready, kneecap. Giovanni Bolt back to move an inch. Let's see if he can get a return here. We have flipped the field. No.
I thought he would think about it for me.
The 17th SFL season kicks off Saturday, July 24th on Next Level Sports when the Denver Nightwings host the Jacksonville Kings at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Florida will visit Arizona at 3:45 Eastern with bonus coverage including Queen City at Fort Worth and Portland at Houston. Stay tuned for the full Week 1 schedule coming soon.
I think that Portland-Houston game is going to be come down to late in the fourth quarter.
First and 10 of the 20. That's a handoff to Doyle. Picks up 4. So the East mix things up here on the next drive. Blades with a cramp may return. Although if I'm John Bond, I'm thinking, bro, just no. Just go. Just go. Get on the plane. We got training camp next week. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line. Back to pass. Christensen fires it outside. Got to turn around and almost got away. Farnsey with the tackle. His third. That's Wooding again. Looking slender in the offseason.
I was talking to Mark about that owner of the Atlanta Swarm, and he's got a number of players that lost some weight.
Looking good out there. I'm a little jealous. 3rd down and 2 at the 28. Cochran back to pass, fires short, caught, first down. That was the very similar play that resulted in the interception, but sure hands Manning gets the first down.
Yeah, he's not going to drop many balls, Cam.
7:10 to go here in the first half. It's not like the East hasn't moved the ball, Eddie. I mean, they've been to midfield or across it twice here in the first half. Just haven't been able to do anything with it. Short side. Trio of receivers for Christensen. Back to pass. Christensen going long into coverage and nearly caught off a deflection again. Pass intended for Mondavi brings up 2nd down.
It was tight coverage all the way around, man-to-man defense, and no one could garner any separation, making it a tough throw for the quarterback.
2nd down. There's a look at Cochran's numbers, 89 yards. That pick, which wasn't even his fault. The West has 2 McChesney touchdowns and an Ace Fennick connection to Robert Garrett Jr. That's your scoring. Slants and then a flip out to Streeter. Streeter is locked up in open field. That's Farnsey again. Farnsey's everywhere. 4 tackles in the first half. Will bring up 3rd and 6, and Streeter has looked like the less explosive back of the duo between Streeter and Say so far.
He ran about 20 yards to make that tackle. Farnsey is explosive. Vancouver hit a home run with that selection.
Christensen's going straight here. And they back off a bit, and that's caught for a first down. That's Wooding again to the 47-yard line. Jamal Wooding, very active. Phil Koss also a tight end on this East squad, but a first down to the 47-yard line. Another move of the chains.
Yeah, you said Wooding is a tight end, correct? He looks like a receiver out there. He's so little.
2 backs, 2 receivers. This play looks like it's going right. West linebacker shift. And Say cuts it back inside, picks up 5. Nice run from Kevin Say. Buddy Blaze with the tackle.
Kevin Say looked explosive out of there with that nice cutback move. I thought he was got to be out of there, Cam.
So look at Blaze. He's completed his 3rd season, heading into his 4th. Christensen's out of the empty. Christensen again going slants, throws it deep. One-handed catch is hauled in by Phil Koss for the first down at the West 32-yard line. What a grab.
What a grab indeed. I'm not sure how that pass was completed because the defense had to snap the ball. They all built up out of there. I thought he was going to throw it underneath to a safer route, but he chose to go deep, and his receiver bailed him out with that one-handed catch.
Shot Allen out of Portland, the first one there. Christensen back in the shotgun now. 1st and 10 at the 32. We've seen a little bit more of him on this drive as he flips that out quickly. That's Wooding caught. They give him 8. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that either.
Not sure if it's worth a challenge either. Wooding may have caught a break there.
Yeah, probably not, Cam. Let that one go.
And there you have it. No challenge out of the West. Second down and short. Tight on that far sideline. It's a little bit hard to see over there. Christensen back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Hit as he threw. And the pass is incomplete. Applying pressure. Mark Mello there on that defensive front for the West out of Arizona.
Mark Mello looking a little different out there with number 98. He usually wears number 99, but nonetheless, he was effective on that play. Great job, Mark.
Slyn Shady, the 5-time All-Star, missed the All-Star game last season, owns 99. Mello's wearing 98 tonight. Des Troyer also a 99, wearing 97 tonight. Derwin Nuevo, 96. Third down and 2. Pass caught inside the 10, dragging defenders down to the 1-yard line. Ivory Irvin, 1 yard away from ending the shutout tackle made by Law.
Ivory Irvin, I believe, is probably the skinniest receiver in all of the entire SFL, but yeah, he's able to drag those tacklers 3 yards.
Manning had a touchdown on that crossing. If he just a little bit longer.
I see it, yeah.
First and goal at the 1. Goal line defense here out of the West. Got Doyle as the fullback in the backfield. That's Streeter, the running back. Cochran going to throw. Cochran fires back of the end zone, out of the end zone. Pass intended for Buchanan. Simons will bring up second and goal.
Yeah, he got slowed up a little bit by his own teammate, it looks like, on that scissors route.
4 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Jacob Clear, the OC in the East. Nicholas Warner, the DC in the East.
Man, defense here.
Christensen's out of the gun. Looking back of the end zone, knocked away. Iverson Gamble with the long stretch to set up third and goal at the 1 yard line, manning the intended receiver.
Talk about catching the ball at its highest point. I thought that ball was going to be a touchdown, but Iverson Gamble read the pass, read the quarterback's eyes, and left his assignment to go over there and make that play. I thought that was a touchdown.
Man, the East down 21, going to be kicking themselves if they got a first and goal from the 1 and can't get in. They have passed twice.
They cannot afford to walk with 3 points here, Cam.
In a row. Kevin Say is in the backfield along with Bill Cherry. Cochran changing the play. He's got a slot man that looks like Simons over to the left. They're going to hand it off to Cherry, and he didn't get in.
Oh, short.
Stopped by Derwin Nuevo of Portland. 4th and goal at the 1 yard line.
And you're right, the slot receiver, he tried to get a block on the outside linebacker there, but it was no can do. And they're going to have to settle for 3 here, which is unfortunate, to march this way downfield, down 21.
So the East 3 times in the first half have crossed midfield and only have 3 points to show for it, as Amanda Moyer's field goal is good. Meanwhile, the West has had a couple of 80-yard drives and then a short field to get the touchdown. They've got 3:29 to try to expand the lead. What a brilliant stop from Nuevo and the West defense.
Oh, my goodness, Cam, the chat.
Everybody supporting their players and jeering their rivals. This is going to be a return. This is Doug Britton. Oh, Britton gets murdered by Ken Gossett. 84 on 84 crime. I think that's the first time Gossett's ever played special teams, and he goes, hold on a minute. I want to go hit somebody.
If he was still around, Cam, he'd be asking for a pay raise next season.
Oh, Doug Britton sings stars. All stars. 3:25 to go in the first half. Start of the 18-yard line, out of the eye. This is Fennick. Fennick fires middle, tipped, and nearly intercepted. Getting his mitts on it was Bennett out of Louisiana, second down.
And that's unfortunate because if he puts just a little bit more loft on that ball, which is tough to do, that was going to be a completion to his fullback. But he did have the safety beating down on him, so he would have paid the price. But, yeah, he's got just a little bit more air under that football, Cam.
Second down now for the West. They have not been stifled offensively much here in the first half. East trying to get off the field and make this a little bit more competitive. They're going to hand it off right to Redford. And nope, McChesney, check that. Picks up a few. 84 yards on 9 carries in the first half. Sets up third down.
I think if he'd have stayed outside, Cam, he might have got a few more yards out of that play. But 84 yards on 9 carries is not a bad day at the office.
McChesney getting plenty of first half work. Third down and 7. This would be a huge stop for the East to get Bolt a punt return. That pass is picked off. No punt return necessary as Succa Lamano out of Jacksonville, who led the league in picks. Pass intended for Sim, but Lamano takes it away and the East is in business.
Yeah, the slot corner, you see him right there reading the receiver's route and pretty much cut him off there and limited the airspace between him and the football. Took it away from him. You see he slows down his route, makes it an easy pick for the defender.
The East has a little pep in their step now. 4th time in the first half in West territory. And the West jumps off sides. Nothing there, but getting a little jittery here in Denver.
Yeah, it's going to be a free play for the East, who was looking to cut this lead in half, down 21, before they put up points on the board. If they can get, maybe make this a 10 or 21 deficit going to the halftime, they're going to feel pretty good about themselves.
McChesney's been showing off for his hometown fans. It's a pretty night here in Denver, 82 degrees, mostly cloudy, no real heat index. Nice night for some football. 2:25 to go in the first half. 1st and 5 for the East. Cochran back at quarterback. Quick step and throws it to nobody. Don't see that.
What happened there, because he had a clean look in the pocket. No one was around him. That's a bad throw.
Don't see that.
Oh, it looks like, okay, I see the receiver actually got cut off on his route there, looking at the replay. Yeah, the West might have got away with one there, Cam.
Second down and 5 at the 36-yard line. If y'all are wondering in the chat, what replay? We have special powers here in the booth. Ron Cochran flips it over to Cherry, and Cherry's going nowhere. Actually lost 3, and it dumps him out of field goal range. Max Jackson on the tackle.
Yeah, I mean, you want to try and pick up the first down, but if you don't get it, try and get as close to maybe the 33-yard line or something so you can kick a field goal attempt.
2-minute warning in the first half. The West looking good at home, 21-3 over the East. This is the season 16 SFL All-Star game. Still no sacks in the first half. 3rd down and 8. Cochran back to throw. Deep drop back. Fires open. Caught, first down. Simons turns upfield. Gets out of bounds. Stops the clock at the 29. A pickup of 11.
Yeah, he had to wait a while for him to break the zone coverage, but he did. Credit to his offensive line to make that play happen. And he stops the clock.
Shot Allen trailing on the play. Simons waves hi to the Chang gang on his way to a first. Always so stoic. Chang gang.
They got to be in shape, Cam, when it comes down to the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 29, as our statistician's fingers. Out of the gun. East trying to make things interesting after digging a 21-0 hole. That pass out to Wooding, hauled in for a couple of yards. Jamal Wooding all over the field here early. Look, that's Farnsey again. That's 5 tackles for Farnsey in the first half.
And when they drafted Farnsey, they hit the jackpot. I'm telling you, that guy, he's going to be around for a long time.
Clock's still ticking. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. 90 seconds to go in the first half. They're going to hand the ball off. Look at that. Kevin Say, high-low, loses plenty for Farnsey again. But the West was all over that.
He was all over. He can credit Mark Mello for making that tackle, because Mark Mello pushed this guy about 3 yards in the backfield.
Ron Cochran under center. 4 wide. Cochran in some trouble and throws a pick. What a play by Iverson Gamble. Cochran's second interception as he panicked under pressure by Des Troyer up front.
My dude, Instagram, what they call him out there in Arizona, Cam, because he makes highlight plays like he did right there. And had he not stepped out of the bounds, he would have still be running toward the end zone.
Lovelace and Gamble, two Arizona Scorpion defenders with picks in the first half.
That's right.
First down for the West as the East continues to struggle in West territory. Pepper's pass is caught for 9. No huddle here. That's Sim with his first catch of the night. Pepper to throw. Check down McChesney. Oh, oh my goodness. Disgusting. Timeout.
Cam, Eddie Gage leads the league in all-time in tackles, but I tell you what, he is happy to see that guy walk into retirement because that was ridiculous.
If anybody took the under in Eddie mentioning his own player before the end of the first half, you win. First down at the 41. Deep ball wide open. That's caught at the 42-yard line. Why aren't you out there, Eddie? Come on, man.
Yeah, I give my money to my teammates.
Pass caught by Barrett. First catch of the night for KL Barrett out of Mexico City. Nearing Jackman field goal range. Now they're in it. Flash.
Now they're in it.
Near a first down to the 32-yard line. Timeout West. They got one more.
Jack Flash is loving this offensive coordinator, Cam, because he keeps making plays.
Wow. I mean, it's just crazy how the West is dominating the scoreboard here. I mean, the East has had a pretty decent first half offensively. It's just surprising.
Josh keeps stalling as they get close.
Second and short. Pepper fires. Corner. Caught. Touchdown. West. Stephen Hacker. And it's Pepper's first touchdown of the night.
Yeah, they caught the East that time in a cover 2 zone. And if you don't get pressure on the quarterback, it's going to be good riddance at anytime they run a corner route. And sure enough, he was wide open for a touchdown.
Hacker all to himself. So Hacker, McChesney, and Robert Garrett Jr., that's a pair of Fort Worth receivers, a pair of Arizona defenders, and Denver with Jackman, Ryans, Benazzi, and McChesney all over this first half.
Oh, they have been, and the West has came out and made a statement and said, what lack of offense?
Now the All-Star game has had a history of comebacks. If you can remember back in the deep dive, Eddie, when we had the back in I think it was season 10, season 11, when we had the unique uniforms, the created teams.
Oh yeah.
I remember one game specifically where Ray Bentley was coaching, and that was a crazy comeback. So don't go anywhere. We've seen it all. Hey, look at this.
I remember that because he bragged about it for a long time.
Bolt on the return, nothing to the 21-yard line.
And Bill Markham, recently drafted by San Jose, by Sioux Falls, is in the chat saying it's too early to start singing, Cam.
Absolutely. 14 seconds left. It's been more about the West offense than it has been about the struggles of the East offense. The East offense has had quite a nice half, but the East defense has really struggled to contain the West as Streeter loses 2 more yards. East not getting much done on the ground. And that's the end of the first half. What a shocker.
Shocker indeed. I don't think anyone predicted this score at the half, Cam.
28-3 at the break. Let's take a look at these numbers. It's always interesting in an all-star game when you got players shuffling in and out. 287 yards in the first half. You just can't give that up.
No, I mean, you got players out there all over the field representing your conference, and to see that kind of productivity from the opposition is just unacceptable. They got to figure some things out. They don't have long to do it. They got a half of football to play. They need both sides of the football to come out and play this half. They need the defense to get off the field to give their offense more opportunities to score. And perhaps it's going to take a short field to do it, maybe a turnover, perhaps a forced fumble or something like that to get their team back in the ball game, give them some momentum.
Big night for Vancouver as well. Tom Pepper leads all quarterbacks in passing, and Josh Farnsey leads all players in solo tackles with 6. Stephen Hacker and Robert Garrett Jr. are your receiving leaders with 32 yards and 31 yards respectively, and McChesney,
They both play for Fort Worth.
that's right, at 84 yards. So it has been a Fort Worth, Vancouver, Arizona, Denver kind of night.
That's right. West Coast love, Cam.
Tough night for the East so far. Ivory Irvin has had a nice night. Tank Bennett has had a nice night. Lamano's got the pick. But it's been tough sledding, and that defensive front is not doing anything against that offensive line there of Ryans and Benazzi, Caudell Newtones, and DeQ.
Yeah, both defenses are doing a great job protecting the quarterback, but the West defensive line is doing a great job in run defense also. Making it possible for guys like Farnsey to get out there and make all those plays.
This game's been full of momentum swings. This one was the biggest no-no there from Ron Cochran. All right, there you go. I was going to say, I guess we're done with our theme music. 2 weeks to go. Get all the kinks out now. Hacker with a
I thought I
touchdown.
lost you for a moment there.
Yeah. West up 28-3.
All these highlights.
And the West gets the ball to start the second half. Moyer's got it on the tee. This is Britton on the return. And Britton is wrapped up at the 19-yard line. Tackle made by Phil Koss, I think, on special teams. First down.
He's looking to get returns from that magic he had from this past season with those kickoff returns. Thus far, not able to get to the 20.
First down to the 19. The East needs something out of their defense here. They've been getting beat. 5-2 look. That's Pepper dropping the ball off to McChesney, and McChesney's going to lose a yard. Espen Real did not let him out of his sights, and a good start to the second half adjustments for the East Stars here in the third quarter.
Yeah, there was no one open downfield. They had 2 receivers running short routes and 1 running deep, and all 3 recovered, forced to dump that ball off.
Second down, 11 at the 18-yard line. 10:28 to go in the third quarter. Just starting the second half. Eddie Gage with yours truly, Cameron Irvine, in the booth. Handoff, look at the lane. Oh, my goodness. Robert Redford has a first down to the 49-yard line and gets some love from DR Sim, but Redford was not touched for 20 yards.
Yeah, I mean, both of his receivers on the outside got blocking for him, as well as his right tackle. My
Wow,
goodness.
Barrett.
There isn't too many times you're going to see blocking like that at the pro level for that long.
KL
Wow.
Barrett, brilliant on the outside. Lamano on the tackle. First down near midfield.
I'm going to miss KL Barrett. He was one of my favorite players in the SFL.
He was outstanding, and Redford hitting the backfield this time. Fullback whiffed the block. That's Shine on the tackle. Redford's up to 39 yards, 31 on that last carry.
Aaron, what's your over-under on Aquana Shine's Hall of Fame speech?
Oh, like the national anthem, right? You take the yeah. I don't know, man. I think he's got some surprises. I think he just wants. I think he's going to. I think he's going to go half an hour.
Oh,
3rd and 8 after the run from McChesney. Only pickup of 2.
I'm going to say about a minute and a half, Cam.
Panani and Chris Andrews. Minute and a half, huh?
Yeah.
That would be shorter than most Star Spangled Banners.
We'll see. I'm going to time it.
See what my dad does up there. 3rd down and 8. Deep ball is tipped away and hit the foot of the intended receiver, Barrett. Low shot thinking he could catch it off the foot. That would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
We've seen one kick touchdown before in league history, but hey, look, I mean, the East got off the field. That's exactly what they needed.
That's exactly what they needed, and didn't take long to do it either.
8:51 to go in the 3rd, and not too bad there. Dustin McRack, 3-time All-Star in his 4th season in the SFL, back to punt.
They got this hang time.
Chisholm got you on that one in the chat. I gotta give him the point on that one. 1st and 10 at the 7. Yeah, well, now I'm glad he pointed that out, because we definitely, however we MC that, we definitely can't have you introduce him, because it would be the longest introduction followed by the shortest acceptance.
The introduction will be longer than his speech.
Speaking of which, SFL convention August 6th through the 8th at South Shore Harbor Resort and Conference Center in League City, Texas. Got 112 right now on the list. Don't miss it. Reggie Streeter with some burst picks up 4. Streeter will be in action. Louisiana takes on Vancouver, and plenty of other games, Hall of Fame speeches, and some chill time by the pool all weekend long. And if you get there early, a look at Mike St. Green's daily life would be great.
Yeah, I stopped by his house several months ago along with DRC, and we had a great time. I mean, he cooked enough food for about 30 people that day.
Pass is caught. That's 1st down. Christensen fires it out there. That's hauled in by Jamal Wooding again. 1st down to the 18-yard line. I think he has more receptions than any player on the field tonight. Can his house really fit 30, or is he just playing?
He has a nice house, but wow, I mean, I didn't tour the entire facility, but
the facility. 1st and 10 at the 18. Christensen dumps it off to Say. Say with a little sidestep, breaks a tackle, still can't be brought down. Ran into Leach at the end of the play, picks up 5. Facility. They go through a renovation recently at a practice field.
Something like that. But no, I had a great time. Him and his wife were great, and they were great hosts. I didn't eat much, actually. They kept getting, I think they were getting mad at me, but I had just ate when my plane landed because I was starving flying over there.
2nd and 5 at the 22. Cochran wide open. That's a 1st down on a crosser. That's Gossett to the 29-yard line. East looking good here in the 3rd quarter.
I think that was Simons also who was wide open too. He had a choice of receivers to throw to that time. He's picking up some momentum here.
Cochran back under center. He's got the 2 picks. Christensen's kept a clean sheet. 1st and 10 at the 29. 2 in the backfield. Cochran going to throw again. Cochran steps up in the pocket. Nicely done. And through the hands of Gossett. That was on the money to Ken Gossett, and he whiffed it on the sidelines. I don't know if that's a message to Ron Cochran saying I'm never going to catch a ball from our rival or what, but Gossett should have had that one.
Yeah, I think he was too busy concentrating on keeping his feet in bounds, but you got to come down with that one. You're an all-star.
2nd down. That's a dangerous incompletion. Now the East behind the chains, and they have not gotten a lot of run game going. Christensen back to pass. Will fire it down the middle and nearly taken away. Ivory Irvin, the intended target. Now just like that, it's 3rd and 10.
Third and a mile, and you got to find a way to try to keep these chains moving and give your offense some kind of momentum here.
Third down at the 29. Might be now or never here for the East. They have got to get some momentum continuing here in the second half. Christensen fires, caught. Wooding breaks a tackle. Not going to get it done. 8-yard pickup. They got a punt.
They got a punt indeed. And I tell you what, I've been looking at that matchup over there with Ragar Law, and I see why he was Defensive Rookie of the Year. That guy, he is doing a great job over there on Irvin. St. Louis picked up a gem. picking him up in free agency.
Disappointing end to the drive for the East. They strung a few first downs together. That's what they've been doing all night, just have not been able to keep it consistent. 6 minutes to go in the third. East defense going to have to step up again. Nice return there from Britton up to the 21-yard line. Combo tackle there made by Gossett and somebody else, but Kent Gossett feeling it on special teams. First down.
You know who else is feeling it was the punter. That was 4.6 seconds of hang time, and he still managed to get a decent return out of that play.
Nice job by Agrippa.
Yeah.
28-3, West surprisingly dominating after back-to-back nail-biter all-star games that we've had. As Redford picks up 4, Espen Real on the tackle. Redford's having a nice night too, 43 yards on 5 carries.
Yeah, I mean, the East have made some splash plays here and there. They just haven't been consistent. And it's just, I think it's going to just take that one turnover for them to try and turn this game around for them. As one of my teammates used to say, don't wait for me to make a play, and you be the one to make it.
2nd and 6. Oh, nice play by Real. No gain. Stopped McChesney cold one-on-one. How often do you see that? 3rd down.
Yeah, he was trying to bounce it outside, but the West did a great job of turning his shoulders and getting him back inside where Real was waiting for him.
Third down and 6, 5 minutes to go in the third. This is Pepper. One-on-one, it's picked. Nicely done on the outside for the East. First down to the 37-yard line. That one taken away by Davidson Joseph out of Carolina. We haven't said his name all night, but he makes the biggest play of the second half.
Yeah, that ball never stood a chance. He just did a great job of pinning closer toward the sidelines. No room to make a play for the offense, and great turnover on downs. Like I said, perhaps this is what it's going to take to turn the tide for this Eastern squad and get back in this game.
Still trying to, again, across the 50 for the East here. Can they punch it in? Christensen back to pass, fires it over the, oh, incomplete. Nearly volleyball there. There's the BJ you know, Eddie. Loveless with the knockdown.
Yeah. He calls himself Stone Hands, Cam, and sure enough, he got both hands on it, but was unable to come down with it. But hey, he's a 4-time Pro Bowler, so I respect him.
Looking for Mondavi. Of course, you know, he's in Queen City now, going to be trying to vie for an Eastern Conference All-Star spot next year. Maybe that's why he got the pick in the first half. Second down.
Let me know what I'm going to miss.
Yeah, 2nd down. Christensen to throw. And hit as he threw. Nice pass, Phil Koss. First down to the 25. The East have done a great job getting their tight ends involved all night. And here we go. Another move of the chains.
Yeah, that was actually a nice play design. They had Ivy Irvin playing a wide position way out to the right, where he's typically to the left, and he kept the attention of the safety, which got Koss wide open over there on a crossing route.
First down at the 25. Still plenty of time left in this one. East trying to do the unthinkable. 3 wide. Cochran back to pass. Cochran going long and in double coverage. Just a touch underthrown. Looking for Irvin.
Yeah.
That's his 5th target. Sean Allen in coverage.
Yeah, the corner was playing to the outside, but the safety did a great job of getting back over there. But they're just a little bit more lawful on that ball. That's a touchdown.
By the way, if you want more information about the SFL convention, visit simulationfl.net. The second headline story has all of your convention details, and the official event schedule will be finalized this week as well, as Streeter picks up a yard. 3rd and 9. Blaze on the stop.
Blaze on the stop, and the East cannot afford to settle for another field goal at this junction of the ball game. They got to find a way to pick up this first down.
3rd and 9 at the 24. East needs this badly. 3 receivers off the left side. Cochran changing the play. Cochran, don't go out there.
Oh.
You could see it, couldn't you, Eddie? You could see the progression, the thought. Gossett well short of the first down, and they'll have to kick the field goal.
Yeah, they do. His first read was off to the right. I believe that was Ivory again on the out and up, but he was well covered by the corner who was playing off, and they forced him to take it down and settle for a field goal attempt. Unfortunately here for the East.
Yeah, the West doing a good job of, taking away the routes that the East needs. Just giving up what is not important. 37-yard chip shot. Low snap.
Snap.
Nearly blocked. Was that Robert Redford out there? That kick is good. You never know in an all-star game. I think it was Redford.
It was him. I don't think I've ever seen a running back in on special teams. Wow, that's crazy.
I think Redford had a bet with his girlfriend. He could get in on special teams. Now he can cash in.
It's one thing to be on a kickoff and punt return coverage, but not on a field goal attempt.
Well, it is a 3-score game with 3:22 to go, but they're asking a lot of this East defense. Doug Britton on the return, and Britton will get out past the 20. Best return of the night to the 24-yard line. Bennett on the tackle.
Best return of the night for either team. Tank Bennett, one of the better tacklers in all the SFL, and on special teams. Who would have thought?
First down and 10 at the 24-yard line. That's Pepper, and that is a wide-open receiver. Caught first down to the 46. That's DR Sim. This post route, whether it's Donnie Hands or DR Sim on that play, Eddie, that's been the killer in the passing game.
It is. These corners continue to play to the outside. They don't want to give up those corner routes because they're out there by themselves, and so they continue to give them the inside. But unfortunately for him, there's no safety help over there. Safety's late getting over, and it's a big first down for the West. DR Sim continuing to make house calls.
Tight set here. This is Fennec handing it off. Nice blocking. Redford with a spin outside. Nearly got another first down. Tackle made by Hendricks. Redford averaging nearly 9 yards a carry tonight. Trying to overstate McChesney in his own home. Second and short.
Yeah, McChesney's going to look at the head coach in a moment and say, hey, man, this is my last game. Get me back in there.
Oh, handoff. Hendricks in the backfield. Couldn't make the tackle. Got the first down to the 43. That's Redford again. Oh, Hendricks had him. That would have been a key stop to bring up a third down.
It would have. Tanner Hendricks is one of the best cover corners in the entire SFL in terms of zone coverage. That guy is a nightmare. Not so much in run defense, but zone coverage, he's one of the best.
First down and 10 at the 43. Nearing Jackman field goal range. Now or never for the East. That's a 4-yard pickup. Bennett on the tackle. That's Redford again. Redford getting a lot of touches here in the third. But it's working for the West.
He is, and his offensive line continues to make holes for him. He's not even getting touched until he's 3-4 yards downfield, Cam.
Yeah, the offensive line, as you look at Pepper's numbers, really solid QBR tonight. This offensive line for the West, I think we may think about giving them MVP. They've been terrific. Dump off, caught. Wide open first down to the 28-yard line. Panani and Papineau on the stop, but not before the first down for Hacker.
Yeah, he wanted to go to the outside, but they did a great job of jamming him up and got safety help as well. So he just took what the defense gave him, checked it down for a nice pickup for a first down.
First and 10 of the 28-yard line. Deep drop back.
Throw it.
And it's caught in double coverage for a touchdown. What a time. The doctor is in. That was beautiful.
It
wow.
Was beautiful, but I thought he was going to go to K.L. Berry, who was wide open, but he decided to go to Sim instead. Not a bad choice, but K.L. Berry was looking over there saying, hey, buddy, I was wide open. But nonetheless, it's a touchdown for the West, who continues to pad on this lead.
I believe that was Pepper. It was hard to tell. Didn't get a good look with the camera whip, but DR Sim, Robert Garrett Jr., and Stephen Hacker, all with touchdowns tonight for the West. All Texas, you said?
All Texas.
West has had plenty of teams represented well tonight. Showing up and showing out, and now it's like crazy time for the East.
You never want to say never, but they need to start putting some points up in bunches at this point.
One yard deep in the end zone. Bolt going to get a return. Bolt spins away from 2. Can't get beyond the 20. Farnsey made the tackle.
Happen. Yeah. He said he will, Kim. Sign that man to an extension just right now.
Unbelievable. It's been outstanding. 38 seconds to go in the third. We've seen some pretty excellent plays tonight from both teams. Oh, heck, Kevin Say. Obliterated by Buddy Blaze. He's up to 6 solo. 2 in the backfield. Second down. I mean, the East has had no running game at all.
And Mark Mello again stonewalls the right tackle there, making it easy for him to make that tackle. Look at the safety down in the box, Cam.
2nd and 12. Cochran almost threw it right over there, looking for Irvin in a crowd. Cochran has not had a really good showing here tonight. It's really struggled 3rd down and long for the East. They've been in 3rd and long, I feel like, much of the back half of this 3rd quarter.
Cam, if this game does nothing else for the East, it's going to give these coaches experience in what to do and what not to do. And it just highlights just how important coaching is in this league, despite the talent level.
Christensen with the fake. Loft, intercepted. Max Jackson.
Max Jackson.
Oh, look at the cutback from Jackson. Yeah. Gets it all the way to the 18-yard line. This is a rout. Another pick. That one is Christensen's first. Max Jackson gets his.
Max Jackson looked like a tailback with that cutback there, Cam. For a moment there, I thought he was going to take it to the house had he stayed to the outside, but he took it back inside. And, wow, as you said, the West is just running away with this one.
That's the end of the third. What a rout. What a showing for the West. Wins the championship. Had 2 West Coast teams in the minor league championship with Salt Lake and San Jose. And now they're cleaning house in the All-Star game.
Put your 4s up in the chat.
11 minutes to go. And it's not like you can bring in the backups. The Stars are the backups.
Yeah.
Handoff. McChesney.
Oh, my goodness.
Got away from a couple. He's 6 yards away from 100. 2nd and 3 coming up.
A little slow to get up there. But it got up, he did. And West is looking to run some clock off at this point. But now they're going to go empty.
2nd down and 3.
Oh, no, defense.
Pepper.
Where you going?
Dumps it off to Donnie out there. Donnie hands.
We got to talk to Donnie about that one.
3rd and 8. I think
he was going east back to Chicago. It's not time to go home yet, young man.
He ate something bad at halftime. He's just trying to digest. 3rd and 8. 10 minutes left. Pepper
Got him. Oh,
lofted it. Oh, that ball sailed on him. Tank Bennett should have had that. Pepper's worst pass of the night. He's had a great evening, and Jackman get a chance to put a chipper out there.
He should have, but I thought he was going to throw the ball off to his right. We had a receiver open, but elected to throw it to his left, and look at that ball wasn't picked off.
This will be a 33-yard field goal for Jackman.
Chip shot for him. Extra point attempt, basically.
The snap's perfect, and Jackman's got it down. 38-6. You know, it's crazy, Eddie. The East has not scored a touchdown in a year.
No.
Because they had 6 field goals in the last All-Star game. The only difference was they won that one.
Yeah, CC won that one for them. Putting up 6 field goals, putting up all 18 of their points, and was the MVP of the game.
Jackman boots it away. Bolt 3 yards deep. Gets another return out there. And Bolt won't even reach the 20. That's Farnsey again.
20. Farnsey. To think about it, I believe it was Portland who passed up on Farnsey to select another linebacker, and Vancouver said, "Thank you very much. I'll take that."
That's one of those stories from back in the deep SFL archives. We'll have to share more about that at the convention. See what Jacob has to say.
Yeah.
Say on the carry. Can't get away from Catherine Horrell. She's had a quiet night, but obviously doing terrific work up there, closing gaps. Only a pickup of 1.
Yeah, I did talk to him about that, and he passed him up because they did not have the cap space to sign him at his full value. So they elected to sign someone else instead.
6 grabs.
Hey, man, you're not taking a pay cut.
6 grabs for 40 yards for Wooding. Nice night for Jamal Wooding as Simons is decked. After making that grab, Mel Davis, the Portland Fleet linebacker, makes the tackle.
Mel Davis is one of the highest paid linebackers in the entire SFL, and that play shows why, as the receiver was forced to get down before he took his head off.
4 wide. He's just been running slants out of this. Christensen's pass. That's caught. First down to the 38-yard line. Going to see who pulled that in. And that's Mondavi with the first.
It's his first catch in a while, and you don't necessarily need to see a hurry-up offense, but you would like to see some up-tempo. Get in and out of the huddle quickly and try to get some momentum.
Well, this is good news for Fort Worth, isn't it, Eddie? Jason Williams, the offensive coordinator, this game for the West, and now head coach in Fort Worth. They look pretty good out there.
Yes, they do. I was just thinking the same thing a couple minutes ago. Oh, wow.
And a tip of the cap as Troyer gets in there. Tip of the cap to Ethan Kai as well. Held the East to 6 points, hoping to help Houston's defense in that very clustered South division.
Cluster, and it's just going to be anyone in that division can win it. But I wouldn't be surprised if, but the difference between first and last can be a matter of a game in that division.
2nd down and 10. Cochran fires it outside. That's caught by Irvin. Irvin almost got away from 2. Picks up 7 to bring up 3rd down and 3. The 17th SFL season kicks off Saturday, July 24th on Next Level Sports, with the Denver Nightwings host the Jacksonville Kings at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. But coverage on For the Fans begins Sunday, July 25th, with Mexico City hosting divisional rival Lone Star at 12:30, followed by Atlanta at London at 2:45. San Diego, Sioux Falls, and St. Louis, Tulsa will be part of national television bonus coverage. Stay tuned for the full Week 1 schedule. Coming soon, Cochran's pass caught. First down to the 49-yard line. That's Gossett on the reception.
Speaking of Mexico City, they entered the draft with 0 cornerbacks on their roster, and they picked up 2 of the best cornerbacks in the draft. Talk about the stars aligning for Mexico City.
First down to the 49 for Christensen. The East trying to get a comforting touchdown on the board here in the 4th. Pass hauled in. Sticking with
Wooding?
The slants. Yeah, I think it's Wooding again. He sure is.
Yeah.
7 grabs for Wooding tonight.
Yeah, maybe he's a bit healthier here in the 4th quarter and in better shape now. He's lost some weight. Able to keep on running these routes and coming up with big plays for his team.
Since the season ended, have you lost weight, Eddie?
I lost 8 pounds, Cam, and then I gained 2 pounds right back, so I'm down 6.
Down 6. That's all right, man. Good for you. Streeter, first down. Oh, man. You see Farnsey? For a second there, he did that whole Lewis Black. He didn't know where he was. First down.
Yeah, I did see that, Cam. I didn't want to comment on it because he's having such a great night.
Nice run from Streeter. Moves the chain. 6.5 to go in the fourth. Yes, it is. Dump off Wooding. That's grab number 8, but Wooding going the wrong way. No gain.
And the East
Farnsey.
found a way
Farnsey
to
on the
muster up a
tackle.
touchdown. With 6 minutes left in this game. And give their team something to cheer about.
Wooding and Koss have been the best part of this offense. They've been terrific all night. 2 in the backfield. Hand off Streeter. Streeter able to get 4. You could tell the East just wants to get home. Farnsey again. 9 solo tackles.
9 tackles.
I mean, you know how hard that is to do in an all-star game when you're getting shuffled in and out of the lineup?
Yeah, plus you got teammates who are just as good as you flying to the football.
Tough night for Jacob Clear and Nicholas Warner, on offense and defense respectively of the East. 3rd and 6. Christensen fires. That pass caught. Simon's got a block downfield as well. Nicely done there by Mondavi, helping to spring Simon's first down to the 10-yard line.
Also a nice job by that offensive line on the play. Greg McDonaldson and company gave the quarterback all day to throw.
Sean Allen saw a cheerleader on the sideline. Wanted to say hello to.
He was in cover 3, Cam. Give him a break.
5 minutes to go. First down at the 10. Christensen out of the gun. Fires it. Caught to the 4. Now they mark it up to the 5. That's Koss. No huddle here with under 5 to go. Christensen turn the corner. Streeter couldn't get out. Led him a little bit too far there. Sets up 3rd down.
We're just not having a good day.
Streeter saving up.
Running a bunting hook who might have been able to catch the ball and get a block and run to the end zone, but he decided to check it down to Streeter, who was unfortunately unable to remain in bounds.
He's saving up for the season. Down season last year, but towards the end started to turn it on a bit, as did Louisiana. Be interesting to see how they bounce back. Christensen slant nearly picked off. 4th down. Sean Allen's had a good night for Portland. Simon's the intended target.
Yeah, all the defenders on the back end there just pretty much squatting on the routes, which they were able to do so close to the end zone and made it a tight window.
Cochran under center going for it on 4th down. The East trying to get in the end zone here. Cochran to throw. Fires it. Caught. Touchdown. What a dime. Buchanan Simons, but a absolutely perfect throw. Look at the replay on Ron.
Cam, I didn't think anyone was open, but did you see the zip that Ron put on that football? That ball got there. Oh my goodness! Look at this replay. Oh my goodness! Look at the zip on that football. Touchdown for the East.
Nice job by the East to save face. Now we do some onside kick magic, and with all those stars out there, just never know.
Stephen Black said, "There's the Ron we know and love." That was one hell of a throw.
Cochran out there to hold for the extra point, and that's good. 38-13. Certainly the highest scoring All-Star game we've had in a while.
Oh, yeah.
That's always good to see.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I shouldn't be telling you.
Onside attempt upcoming, Cam. Let's see if these can get this ball back.
Moyer chips it up. Not a bad onside. And who recovered it?
Number 19 for the West is KL Barrett.
There you go.
His final game.
KL.
Gonna miss you, KL.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna miss KL, Jared, D'Amico Ryans, Kramer Jackman, Christensen, Ken Gossett, Espen Real. Combined between Real, Gossett, and Christensen is 26 seasons. As Redford picks up 9. McChesney played in 6. Barrett played in 9. And, of course, Jackman's
I
not
remember
going
when they
anywhere.
were interviewing Espen Royale, they asked him would he return as another player, and he did not rule that out. So we just sit back and see what he does.
Yeah, Real is certainly not going anywhere, involved with the Tulsa organization. Kramer Jackman,
Yep.
very much involved with Denver. Of course, we saw during the draft the questionable camera angles from Mr. Jackman.
2 days straight.
Although we kept it PG, so that's good.
That's right.
2nd and 1 at the 33 after the Redford run. It's been all Redford here in this second half. But Chesney really has not seen much action. And off to the fullback, that's Mills. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Davidson. Quiet night for Al Walker out of Baltimore. Phil Hall, Carolina. David Tilley, Queen City. This really just did not hear much out of that East defensive front tonight.
No, we did not. I mean, they did some things in the run defense, but as you said, a quiet night nonetheless.
The SFL season starts in 2 weeks. Can you believe it? This is our last broadcast until then.
Yeah. Great blocking.
That's a first from McChesney as the West looks to bleed this clock out. But, we hit it. We hit the ground running. Saturday, we get 6 games. Sunday, 6 games. We're not messing around.
Not messing around. And, man, I tell you what, I am excited. I'm trying to enjoy as much of my time off from coaching as I can, but the time is near. So playbook is all but ready. I'm just making some final touches on it, and it's gonna be a madhouse next season. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen, how things are gonna unfold, but I can't wait to see how it shakes out.
All kicks off 1:30 p.m. Eastern Saturday. That is a good slate. First 4 games on the schedule. Have a couple more in the evening on the SFL family of networks. Big hit. Redford down and out. Jack Brown with that hit. There's Sunday's slate again.
Jack Brown, he's one of the harder hitting defensive players in the SFL. It's like every time I watch their games, he's laying the wood out there.
That San Diego Sioux Falls game, low-key, is pretty darn interesting. 2 minutes to go. 38-13. West leads the East. You're watching the SFL Season 16 All-Star Game on YouTube. And despite the blowout, thanks for hanging with us. 81 with us tonight. And off Redford.
Oh, my goodness.
Shot out of the cannon to the 6-yard line. Timeout for the East. They'll start exhausting those. What a run from Redford.
Yeah, it seems like every time they run up the A gap, they're getting some great blocking from that interior offensive line. And Robert Redford had to be wondering, Mark, Cam, you could have ran through that hole.
Bailey O'Shaughnessy in the chat saying, Jared, wherever you are right now, if you see this, thank you for the inspirational career, this excellent show of who you are as a player here at the All-Star Game, and for this opportunity in Denver. That is a classy post from Bailey.
Big shoes to fill.
1st and goal at the 6. Pepper to Redford.
Oh, my goodness.
Spun back inside. A little gamesmanship there. East calls another timeout. Shine on the tackle.
Yeah, I thought he was gone because he got great blocking.
Axel Raven says an all-star noob question. Do teams have 20 real person rosters and the rest generics? No. Each team has about 37 users on their squad, full rosters. They are all users out there all night long. Hand off to Mills. And that'll be the final timeout. Now, unfortunately for us in this blowout, the West cannot run the clock down as it's 3rd and goal.
Fortunately for the East, too.
The East may get a chance. No garbage time touchdowns in the All-Star game either, but they may get another crack at getting into the end zone. Oh, nice play in the backfield. That's Walker. There you go. Nice job by Al Walker. His best. Check that. Phil Hall. I beg your pardon. Phil Hall. Nice play. Best of the night from Phil.
Yeah, I remember the first game I called as an offensive coordinator. It was in the All-Star game. And Pickler was so mad at me because he played so great all season long in terms of limiting turnovers. And I think he had 3 in the game I called. It's not easy. It takes work.
Commentator's curse.
As they look to bleed this clock down.
Jackman with another chip shot. Not quite the game winner for a championship, but he'll take it with 106 to go and put him up 28. Can you imagine if he would have done that again?
Right, he's probably somewhere right now bragging about how he's only missed 1 career field goal attempt and came in the playoffs.
You're probably right.
Dwayne is asking what's the highest scoring in the All-Star game. I believe it's this one.
I'll have to take a quick look back as Bolt will take a knee. I'll go deep diving. Eddie, tell him a story.
Let's see, Cam. There was a time, believe it or not, you guys, as much as you know how much I love defense, my career started as a running back. And I did pretty good as long as the ball was in my right hand. I could make people miss and occasionally make people play, and every now and again, you know, score a touchdown here and there. But my problem always fell when the ball got in my left hand. I could not hold on to it to save my life as the East goes hurry up, and all too often that ball came out until one day my coach said, son, the offense is just not made for you. We're going to pull you to defense.
55 points was the most scoring in an All-Star game. That was when Team Mighty beat Team T-Pat. And funny enough, one of those teams in that game was the San Diego Mavericks. If you can believe that was back in 2018, and I think Optimus had his hand in creating that team, and Mighty ended up winning it, Eddie. So there's some fun facts. We have 54 points here tonight, so 1 point off the record. But the West. Yeah, the West has the most points of any team scored in an All-Star game in the league with 41.
But the East still has something to say about that. Perhaps we can find a way to break that record. Clean pocket. Oh, my goodness.
Nothing there for Christensen. Throws it over the middle of the field. That pass knocked away.
Number 95, which I do not see.
And we don't have, so that must be the
backup.
The backup.
Yeah.
They pulled that guy from the pretzel stand. They get out there and have some fun. 3rd and 10. Cochran to pass, fires it short again. 3rd down offense been rough. 4th down, this is a dangerous no huddle here. That's Gossett on the reception.
It'll be a 5-step drop.
They need another play here on 4th and 7. No timeouts, down to 20 seconds left. There's a deep drop. Cochran going long, and it's knocked away. That's Max Jackson, who had a pick earlier in the half, and that's all she wrote.
All she wrote for the East squad who came out here, and they're learning on the fly, as I did my first season calling the offense, but they'll get better. Just keep at it, man. Don't give up. I believe he's coaching, is it Charleston this coming season? I can't remember. But hang in there, man, and just take this as a life lesson and grow from it as the West goes into a victory formation.
And there you have it, the West from start to finish, dominant in tonight's ball game, a 41-13 victory over the East. And the West, for the first time, will have bragging rights after the East won the first 2 of this All-Star game format. Well done, and let's take a look at the post-game numbers. A final send-off for many players here tonight. 4:35 for the West on offense. Time of possession almost dead even, but the West almost even in rushing and passing as well.
Yeah, the West did most of their damage in the first half. They kind of got slimy here a bit in the second half, but it was too little too late for the East as they started to figure things out defensively as the West, as the damage was already done. Unable to mount a comeback, but as I said, it's a learning experience. Hang in there, man. Take this loss as a lesson. Go back and see what you did wrong, see what you did right, and grow from it. And I'm confident that you will learn from this coaching experience and advance your career from there.
Congrats to all the All-Stars. We had about 20 making their second or multiple appearances in an All-Star game, and then we had about 35 making their first All-Star game appearance, so love to see that. Great plays and players all around, and a great season 16. Another tip of the cap to all the amazing work done around the league all season long last year, and can't wait to do it again here coming up. Player of the game, Eddie, what do you think? Maybe McChesney? Hard to say no.
I'm going to go with Robert Garrett Jr.
Okay.
It's going to be tough, though, because there was balanced offense all around for the West. I'm going to go with Robert. I'm going to stick with him.
We'll take a peek. Hey, look at Buchanan Simon, 61 yards and a touchdown. Ended up the top receiver of the night in his first All-Star game. Nicely done, young fella. McChesney tops 100.
I think that Buchanan Simons is still a teenager, I believe. He might be 18 this year.
Player of the game, it's going to the hometown hero. 13 carries, 105 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Mike St. Green called it.
And one receiving yard.
Yeah. He claimed it about 20 minutes ago. He says he's got McChesney for MVP, and sure enough, he did.
Mike St. Green in mid-season form. That's it for the All-Star game. For Eddie Gage, I'm Cameron Irvine. We'll see you on the other side in season 17, 2 weeks from tonight. Good night from Denver.
Thanks for coming. Good night. Drive home safe, everybody.